So I'm getting ready to watch the next episode of Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, episode 61. And with everything going on from like 57 through 60, everything's so tense. I'm so eager and excited to see what happens. And then, I've started a new job, so I got pulled away from it for a while. Now, I knew I was starting the new job. It wasn't like it was a surprise, so I pre-recorded some episodes. So with the release schedule, you may not realize it, but I've gone a little bit of time between 60 and 61. So it's taken so much self-control not to like cheat and watch it on my own before I had time to do a reaction. But I like for my reactions as much as possible to kind of be genuine first sort of take reactions. So I managed to like hold off that eagerness until I had time to actually turn on the camera, turn on the lights, get this going. And I got a new stool that I'm sitting on, so I hope it's comfortable. We'll find out. Let's get to it. Oh, so we're starting right off with a cold opening here. And they're looking at like the sun and the moon. It's young Al and young Edward. Looks like they're looking over some alchemy textbooks or something. So this is pretty cool. Really trying to interpret like what a perfect person is. And of course, it looks like the idea of the perfect being comes back to the idea of God or a god. So here we got the big eyeball open up. We've got what I'm calling lie, like the inverted color scheme version of truth, crawling towards that eyeball. Yeah, it opened up the gateway of the whole earth. And it's like turning the whole earth into a philosopher's stone, like ultimate power. I guess that's what they mean by the perfect being. And what a cold open. Wow, looks like we're not going to get any OP here. It needs every minute of airtime to tell the story they want to tell in episode 61. And it feels like solemn here. This feels different. I can tell that this episode is different. Look at all the dead people. Oh, there's Gromman. I kept expecting him to show up and be a spoil. Oh, there's Winry. So, what the heck? Is this the end of the world? This is suddenly... Okay. So Izumi's still alive. Thank goodness. At least I got something going for me. It looks like the sacrifices haven't been sacrificed. So I don't know what to make of that. Whoa. Whose body is that? So, Father reacquired a youthful form? He claims he's acquired God. This is way beyond anything I was braced for, prepared for. So, like the ultimate Philosopher's Stone. What's strange is that these people still seem to be unscathed, but outside, the rest of the world seems wiped out. 50 million! Oh my goodness, a scale of mass death. I can't even like, that's just a number to me. He who would swallow God is the name of the episode. But I can't even like envision 50 million. That's such a big number. And he's like just a flick of his finger is all it took to stop Edward's wannabe attack there. He keeps saying he's obtained God. Not that he's become a god, not that he's like a god, but that he's actually taken the essence of God into himself. And look at that, like a little tiny sun floating next to him. Yeah, what's going on here with Pride? Oh, so Van Hohenheim said he's got a plan. Something was already going on. They were not caught unaware. Let's see this. You go, Van Hohenheim. Oh, he has been around for a long time, and he's taken this very long and natural life of his, and he's prepared for this moment. Look at that. Look at his chest bursting open there. Getting his own, like, Philosopher's Stone essence to work on the defense for just this moment. I don't think I had any idea how cool Van Hohenheim is. This is amazing. Oh, so they still have bodies to go back to so he can unleash them. So these are the voices of Xerxes, the people who no longer have bodies. But Hohenheim has asked them to intervene and help stand in the way of what he's doing to Amestris as former victims from Xerxes. I love it. Okay, let's see what happens here. Oh, they do have a circle. Let's hear it. Is this because they reversed his own circle? Is this all about the alchemy circle they were talking about, trying to convert the circle he made? Oh, ho, ho! So this eclipse gives him the circle he needs for his counterstroke. You go, Hohenheim! The person I did not expect to be like the biggest hero, literally saving the world here. Like, that is not hyperbole. Oh, and Father not happy about this. Dwarf in the flask. He still remembers the homunculus as that pickled punk, as I like to call him, the dwarf in the flask. And look at this. Oh, look at this countermeasure. This counterstroke. Something to cheer for. Something to be happy about. And he's like crushing that tiny sun in his hand. Does that give him more power? Because there's no way the battle is anywhere near over. Every time it looks like good things are happening, you need the villain to give us our setback so we want to tune in for the next episode, right? This is amazing. Oh, wow. What is this? It was all released. Is this all the souls being taken back to their bodies by the interference from the souls from Xerxes from way, way back when that Philosopher's Stone was made there? I love all the red swirls going around. Let's see where they land, what they do. Oh, it's spreading everywhere into the shadow of the eclipse. I love it, though, that the shadow of the eclipse made the gigantic circle, that alchemical circle that Van Hohenheim needed. Man, this is like Ghostbusters looking here. Oh, everybody's soul is coming back! The world only ended for a little while. Even a baby. Oh my goodness, sad when you think about that. Ah! Baby cried, so the baby's back. Oh, wow, was that all a cold opening? Because we're hearing some music here all of a sudden. Gotta be careful, though. Music gets you the copyright claims. Oh, so they all think they just passed out. They don't know that they lost their souls and were nearly Philosopher's Stone fuel, do they? Amazing. Winfrey looks okay. Thank goodness, though, that Izumi Curtis was okay. She was the first one that stirred, so that gave me some relief. I knew it wasn't going to be a total wash. Oh, he's like... Look at him, he's like shriveling up. Has the transformation and then losing the souls caused him to, like, actually end up in a worse position than before he started? Oh, he's not going to give up. But look at him. He looks like some kind of, almost like a zombie creature. Oh, Izumi getting a little friendly there with Mustang. She better hope Hawkeye doesn't see. Oh, look at Hohenheim. Yeah, block the attack. Sending it right back at him. Scars upstairs. We still got the Fuhrer around. Oh, man, this is great. Letting everybody know that Father is just not operating unopposed here. Oh, and the little girl, May, she managed to help him out. Look, she's even got her pointers in the ground. She snuck and got those there. So she's got her alchemy circle helping everybody. She's able to, like, use his power against him almost like an alchemical judo where you use the other person's own strength against him. Yeah, Van Hohenheim putting up a mighty fight, but he cannot match Father for power here. And poor May's defense is breaking down. Oh, what's happening to his hands? Van Hohenheim's hands, are they getting burned? Oh, and his boys are there to hang in there with him. They literally got his back here. I love it. I love it. We got this bonding, this family bonding, because you feel like there's all this animosity, particularly from Edward towards his father, because his father was so absentee and not around to mentor him in the proper way to use his alchemy. But here we got the family kind of coming together and fighting together, defending the lives of the Emestrians together. Oh, and we're back to the Fuhrer and his fight with Scar. Come on, Scar, let's show him what you got. Ooh, it'd be great if he was able to, like, destroy his mustache with one touch. Like, just put a finger up there, destroy Bradley's mustache, and see what happens. Man, the art was beautiful on that there when he screamed, "Have you abandoned your god?" and slashed at him with the blade. There was some beautiful art, unlike any I think I recall seeing. Like, this art style really seems to have stepped it up for the fight that we're seeing right here in this episode. This I gotta say, some amazing art in this episode. You can tell this one was really important to the animators. Oh my goodness, I'm loving this. This is giving me just a little bit of a Jujutsu Kaisen vibe, too, this battle. I don't know if that's a good or bad thing in the minds of most of you guys, but I consider it to be positive. Of course, this was before Jujutsu Kaisen, so it's not like they're ripping anything off. But, oh, look at that. The sun got in his eye. His good eye. Looking for a friend with his good eye closed. Oh, he's going to sword fight with just his mouth? He is even a good sword fighter with his mouth, and his Scar done for. Oh, no. Look at that. He took both arms off. Scar, that's so vicious. And then just his dedication to winning at all costs. And the way the Fuhrer with a broken sword blade in his teeth and got him through the belly. I can't even look at him bleeding from his mouth from where he held that blade and it cut it. Oh, my goodness. That was just brutal all the way around. This is the most vicious, brutal, most like beyond PG-13 into the R-rated battle that I've seen, like, of any moment in this whole anime so far. This is the most above PG-13. Oh, and she's there to the man who cut her arm off and killed her grandfather. And he got 2 arms cut off, so it's like double karma. Oh, she's like stabbed him through the heart with her words rather than her ninja sword. He has no emotions, right? Yeah, sad, love, they mean nothing to him because he's homunculus. He doesn't feel that emotion. Wow. Yeah. King Bradley right there, ready to go out, incapable of any sort of change in his emotion or his approach towards the world. Oh, he's aging right before our eyes. Look at that gray hair. Gray mustache. He looks like my father-in-law with that gray mustache. Looks like he gave up the ghost. Oh, man, look at how his face is changing. This is so cool. Oh, wow, he actually thanked the humans for a good life, with him being the most human of the homunculi. But look at the blood splatter there, both arms missing. She got to at least watch him take... Oh, he's still alive. She can sense life? What is it? Oh, she got a Philosopher's Stone, but that's not his original one, right? Is she going to use that to save Scar? Can May save Scar at this point? Or is Scar ready to die, like his job is done? Oh, what's he want? So he's asking her to move him over there to the center. Even though the circle's been broken, what is he going to do? Is he going to do something? Because he now has the second arm, honoring his brother. Oh, wow. He has had the most... He might be... I won't say he's the only character to have any development, but this is amazing. Him coming, like, so far around on Amestris that he's actually going to save his enemy. This is incredible. Look at that. Oh, this is great. What are these lines of power he's sending out to everybody? That looks like Alkastri there. Yeah, that looks like the Alkastri circle because it does not have the same kind of pentangle device that the alchemical circles do. Oh, and here's the counterstroke. Big time counterstroke here. I mean, yet another counterstroke. They've been putting up the good fight down there with Father this whole time. Ooh, I don't know what that is. They broke his throne. And look at it. Oh, the passing housewife is going to kick some butt. He even says, I'm going to kick your butt. Oh, we're going to get to see Edward break bad. Kind of for the first time. I mean, we've seen him fight. But I feel like this is going to be Edward's moment where we really see Edward unload on Father. Oh, this is his brother's research. He went all through like both the Eastern and the Western techniques. Yeah, the Alkastri. So those were like ley lines. Isn't that what Ki flows through, or like ley lines that he sent those powers through? Tectonic energy. We're getting kind of geological here. All right. So he figured out how to break through whatever the barrier was to really get that tectonic energy. Oh, the Philosopher's Stone down below to catch all the souls that were sacrificed. All those tubes going into his back like the Emperor. Oh, he's made cannons! He's shooting cannons at Father, but Father's still got immense power, it looks like. Oh, but Scar healed up! Oh, no, that's Van Hohenheim. I got ahead of myself. Let's go, Van Hohenheim. Let's see you do a little helping your boys out. They helped you out. Yeah. Him and Scar on the same page. I like that. Particularly since Van Hohenheim is kind of older than Amestris. I don't think of him as an Amestrisian, even though that's probably what he would be most technically. But, you know, he's slave number 23 or whatever. It's a nice graphic with the overlay showing how, like, the two circles kind of offset one another. They balance one another. They don't, like, necessarily cancel each other out, but it's giving them a fighting chance here. Oh, so there's... So he said if he uses his Philosopher's Stone, he'll run out of energy. I don't think I understand the quantum mechanics of all that. Oh, but I do like it when Azumi gets in the fight. What kind of craziness? Oh, are they dropping molten lava on Father here? Oh, he's getting attacks from every direction. Ha! Greed out of nowhere. I wasn't expecting Greed to jump in. He calling him daddy, sir. Oh, what are you doing here, Edward? You made the big hand to pour the molten lead or something. I called it lava, but I'm sure it's like metal, some kind of molten metal. No effect. No effect. A mighty attack. And he just rises above it. Looked a little bit like Sailor Moon there, flying up there with his blonde hair and his skirt. Those are good guys. Hawkeye. And the gorilla guy. And there goes Father flying into the sky. Uh-oh. Is he going to just destroy all the Briggs soldiers? Oh, man, he's so powerful. Tiny, tiny Philosopher's Stone that he used. Oh, he made a Philosopher's Stone from those Briggs soldiers, even though it's a tiny one. That's still giving him, like, an extra weapon to use. So, with his hand being stabbed through and, like, being forced to open and used as a sacrifice, did Mustang lose his alchemical abilities? Is he not able to be the Flame Alchemist right now? It has been a few days since I saw the previous episode, so I may have forgotten something critical there with him. Stig giving her a big hug. Oh, yeah. Turning Mustang over to Beefy Boy, the Beefy Butcher. Ah ha ha! Zumi going into battle. Let Hawkeye take care of her sweet, you know, sweet fella. Let them take care of each other. I guess the blindness is why he can't use it, right? I guess you have to see where you're going to aim your flames. Oh, man, I hope Mustang... Can Mustang get his vision back? Like, is there enough alchemy? Is there a method of healing to help him get his vision back? I hate this for him. Oh, man, Bradley. Old man Bradley. How's Greed going to react to that? Greed definitely has a few bones to pick with Wrath. I like how he turned gray when he died. Greed's angry because he looks content as he lies there dead. Oh, man. So, Pride's still trying to fight? He started, like, dissolving or pixelating or something a little bit. Like, look at that. Like, the shadow tentacle back there is crumbling up. Looks like he is reaching the end of his rope there, Pride. So, oh! He still had enough power left to give Edward a good flop. Yeah, he does raise a good question. Like, what is the source of the loyalty of these homunculi to Father? I understand that he created them, but he's not caring for them. Whoa! Look at that, like, hole into the void where his eye melted away a little bit, or part of his face melted away. Some absolute torture with those shadow tentacles going on. Oh! Oh, is he going to try to steal Edward's body? No! He's trying to steal Edward's body. Oh, no. Don't do it, Edward. Get some help. Fight back. What was that? What chased the shadow eyeball back inside the void? Did Greed show up? Who's inside of there? Oh, it is Greed. No, it's Kimblee. I'm sorry. I just saw the dark hair and thought it was Greed. But so Kimblee's in there. Is Kimblee going to take over Pride's? Oh, wow. Kimblee is a dark guy. The misery is like a lullaby to him. That's crazy. But Kimblee is the spoiler I didn't expect popping up. Like, I knew some crazy stuff was going to happen here. But, man, they are having a quality callback. I mean, that's good stuff, having Kimblee spoil the attack. The least likely of allies for Edward Elric. And I think it's only incidental that it's helping him out a little bit here. But, wow. Kimblee's got a lot to say. Kimblee's got a point of view. I'll just say that. Go, Edward. Rip those tentacles out. Oh, smashing him in the head there. Oh, is he talking to Edward too, Kimblee? Can Edward hear him, though? Oh, no. Ha, ha, ha! Is that Edward turned himself into a Philosopher's Stone to destroy Pride? This is crazy. I mean, this is like, wow. No secrets left. Kimblee with the surprise save. You give me 100 guesses on who would surprise, like, the unexpected person to show up and save the day in this particular fight. I would have never guessed Kimblee. And Edward unlocking this amazing power to become a Philosopher's Stone, go inside of him, and just put an end to him. Look, he's a little baby. Just like the little worm that Envy is. Still thinking about the feelings of Mrs. Bradley, too. That's not just a baby, that's a tiny baby. Oh, weird. Just seeing Mama sucking on his fingers. And that's the episode. I don't know if I could handle this one. Nobody prepped me for what I was getting into in episode 61. Now, I know there's more episodes of this show to watch. But this might be one of the most epic episodes of anime I've ever seen. I mean, I've seen some crazy Attack on Titan. You know, maybe it's recency bias, hyperbole. I'm all wrapped up into it. Seen some awesome battles on Demon Slayer. But I think this was just the most mind-blowing episode of anime I might have ever seen. It's definitely the most impressive episode of Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, in my humble opinion. I'm just talking about myself here, my level of enjoyment. So much happened here. So many different things. It got elevated to a whole new level, which by definition is what elevation is, I suppose. But wow, this was just one word. Amazing. And I'm almost at the end. I have no idea what the end's going to hold for me. But I do know this. I'm proud of you for watching anime, and I'll talk to you again soon.
I just want to say a big thank you to everyone who supports the channel on Patreon. It really means a lot to me. If you might be interested in Patreon perks like early access to videos, uncut reaction videos, ad-free videos, and the opportunity to vote on which anime will be covered in the future, then click on the link in the video description. Thank you.